Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. A little bit different and a different outfit. This is our kind of goth alternative outfit. I've had her for a while and I figured what better time to use her than for the spooky season. I know we've been using the regular Cowfie model, but I thought she might be nice to bring out today. So if you like her, make sure to like the video. Today we're doing something a bit different, not gaming today. We are gonna watch some scary TikTok videos. I found this compilation, I haven't watched it, and I thought it would be fun to have a look through, talk about it, debunk it. Are these real scary experiences? Are they just coincidences? I love doing this type of thing live on stream, so if you kind of enjoy commentary or watching TikToks and things like that, make sure to check out my Twitch, Cowfie_, because I do this from time to time. So let's dive right in. I'm gonna pause and chat and we're just gonna talk about the videos that we see here.
If you are an empty nester, what does your house sound like regularly throughout the day? Because this is the sound of mine. It seriously drives my husband crazy that it is so quiet. And whenever he's home, he's... What in the world is that? Where did that music come from? I'm like way over here by the dishwasher. And this music just starts
That's kind of funny.
playing. What?
The only thing I can think of is that maybe someone accidentally connected to her iPad or something like that, because there has been times when I've been watching YouTube and if I'm on my phone it gives me a prompt to connect to my sister's TV. Even when I'm on my computer it's like, do you want to connect to the TV? And I'm like, no. No, I don't. So maybe it was just a misclick and it connected to her iPad.
What in the heck? I don't even know what that is.
That's so funny.
It's like somebody was playing a joke on me because I said my house is so quiet.
That is kind of
What?
funny. That is a weird coincidence.
And what was that song? Now I think my house is haunted.
Because even I have an iPad and sometimes I'll say words that sound like Siri. I was worried she was going to talk to me. And I've said things out loud and then all I hear is and it freaks me out every time because I don't use the Siri function on my iPad. I don't like to talk to technology. So when she talks to me sometimes I'm like, please don't talk to me. Oh boy.
Carla later revealed that the mysterious song came from her iPad, not Alexa. But here's the unsettling part. No tabs were open. No apps were running. Nothing at all. Even stranger, she had never heard that melody before, and she was completely alone in the house when it happened.
He called 911 after something horrifying jumped in the back of his car.
Oh.
That's not human! That's not human!
What?
A horrifying 911 call recently emerged from the police department in Pender County, North Carolina. A man was just driving down the Black River on Highway 210 around 11 p.m. when he sees a man standing on the side of the road bleeding with streaks of blood going down his body. The man was just standing there staring at the road as the driver passed by. Initially, he called 911 to report the scene when things take an utterly terrifying turn for the worst. The following is what was recorded.
Pender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay.
Huh.
And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck! In the bed!
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you
Oh
mean?
my god.
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
I know this video is gonna hint at it's a Wendigo, it's a skinwalker, the guy on the side of the road wasn't human and it chased him and it was on his car the whole time, da 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 da. Well, there's a couple things. It could have been a deer. Unfortunately, I mean, if he's driving in the nighttime, like this video is kind of suggesting, it could have jumped across while his car was going by and hit his car and like fell in the bed of the truck. Or it could have been like a mountain lion, like something, or it could have just been, I mean, if it is dark, that's the thing. We don't know if it's daytime, nighttime. A stick from a tree could have fallen in the back of his truck and he can't really see it, so he's like not sure what it is. But my guess is maybe a deer, but I don't know how often deer like one jump into traffic like that or get caught on vehicles, so it's hard to say.
According to the CAD notes and the deputy reports, this thing jumped into the back of his
Why? Okay, if you're gonna use an AI voice, stick to the same voice. Why are we now, according to the notes, why are we talking like this?
Truck and began to actually beat on the top of the cab of his truck. You could actually
The cab
hear
of his truck.
something beating on the top of the truck. The caller stated
Top of
that
the
it
truck.
was beating and scratching on the top of the cab of his truck.
Okay, we
He
get it on the
actually
top of the
stated that he
cab of
was
his
able to
truck.
engage his bed light and was able to somewhat identify this object that was in the back of his truck.
The back of his
At
truck.
some point, he was able to slam on his brakes, and
Oh.
the force of inertia actually threw this thing out over his head
Actually
and
threw
onto
this
the
thing.
highway, where this thing stood up in the roadway,
The
made its
roadway.
way to the wood line, and disappeared in the woods.
If your baby has an imaginary friend, be very careful. Here's
What was that accent? Okay, this guy, I've seen him around.
why. A paranormal investigator uploaded a horrifying video where a baby is interacting with something inside his room late at night. The parents explained that after buying a Ouija board from a garage sale and using it one night,
Wow,
they began
there
hearing
you
a
go.
man crying inside their baby's room, followed by scratching on the walls. Unable to find the source of the events, they placed the camera in their baby's room.
Trying to listen. What the freak?
The parents tried blessing the house, but it didn't work. Since then, they moved out and refused to return until they find a solution.
Okay, that one there. Baby monitor videos are so hard as well because they're so easy to fake. Everything sounds creepy and distorted through a baby monitor. Everything looks creepy and distorted through a baby monitor. That could have been a cat. There could have been an angry cat outside. It could have been a raccoon outside. I've heard cats outside my house. We've had possums outside my house that screech like that. It could have been a person. It could have been staged because that baby didn't seem scared. It didn't even really seem to acknowledge the sound. Personally, I know children are, they're prone to seeing the paranormal and they are, they're new to the world. They don't know what a quote-unquote bad thing is and what a quote-unquote good thing is, but from my experience, when things seem scary, children have the innate reaction to be scared, and I think a sound like that would definitely scare a baby or even a young child. So I think that one's definitely edited. I don't think that one's real. That one doesn't come across, especially with the pixelation of the video, it just seems all too planned. And the Ouija board, I don't believe that one. That one's a debunked.
In this very quick video from an unknown source, a dog seems to hear something inside a room and scratches at the door. It did not go well. A strange white mist seems to float right through the door, and the dog wants no part of it.
Okay.
In this next clip, sent in by Nuke's Top.
See that one there? I tend to believe that one. Dogs can't lie. Animals can't lie. They react how they react. That's why I tend to keep my eye on animals when I see clips like this, because there have been quote-unquote paranormal videos where animals don't react at all. And to be honest, if it was something worth reacting to, the animal would react. So I do believe that one. That seems very bizarre. The dog clearly wanted to get into that room for whatever reason, and then reacted perfectly with the mist, or however you want to phrase it. So I think that one's real. Not saying it's a ghost necessarily, but clearly something happened and it was visible and the dog saw it. So it must have been something.
Viewer Anita Barella, a man says that he has seen and heard some strange paranormal things around his home. And now it seems like the ghost might be messing with his dog, too.
You get a multi-driver discount, you get a multi-car discount and things like that. But the insurance wouldn't be in your name.
As the dog is chewing on its toy, something seems to rip the chew toy right out of its mouth and fling it across the room. Now, I think we can all agree here.
Yeah.
Ghost haunting and terrifying humans, that's just good entertainment. But leave the doggos alone, ghosts. That's my statement.
I mean, to be fair, that second one looked staged. Purely because of the height. If we go back to that video, see if I can find a good frame. Hold on, we might have to, here.
On its toy, something seems to rip the chew toy.
Okay, see how, like, it's up here. It's in line up here. That's a good couple inches off the ground. For some reason, that doesn't feel right. That feels like someone's over here sitting on the couch with a string and they've just yanked it from the dog. I personally feel like if it was paranormal, it wouldn't. I don't know what it is about the height. It's such a random thing to to specify, but I just feel like if a ghost was to, if something paranormal was to yank this out, it wouldn't go up. I feel like it would just kind of pull out and across. So that's my reasoning, because it just looked, I mean, let's just rewatch it. It just looks silly.
Car discount and things like that. But the insurance wouldn't be in your name.
Like, it's so high.
As the dog is chewing on its toy, something seems to rip the chew toy right out of its mouth and fling it across the room. Now, I think we can all agree here. Ghost haunting and terrifying humans, that's just good entertainment.
I don't know what you guys think, but
leave the doggos alone, ghosts.
That's how I
That's my
feel.
statement. Anyway.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay. So this one here, I'm a little on the fence because I think people have the wrong idea when it comes to ghosts. There is a lot of quote-unquote research out there to say that in order for ghosts to even move items for poltergeists, because poltergeists I believe are the ones that actually do the interactiveness, ghosts just exist. So for this many people to have poltergeists is highly unlikely. But it's also somewhat quote-unquote documented that it takes a lot of energy for these spirits to do these things. Hence why a lot of the time it's through like EMF readers, through radios, signals and waves they're able to intercept rather than physical manifestations. So you should always take a paranormal video with a pinch of salt purely based on that. It's very, very highly unlikely that it is a ghost or a poltergeist purely based on that. But also, why is it building up the tempo of the knocking? That's what always gets me. Because, in my opinion, if it was a ghost, they're probably exerting a lot of energy to make these sounds, to do these things. So it'd be more like a dun, 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 dun. Like they're just knocking on this door, or they're trying to open it, or they're doing whatever they think they're doing. I don't believe ghosts do things with the intention of scaring people. I think they're just interacting with the environment. So the fact that it went dun 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 and was like really, really loud, and then he opened it, just came across so staged. You could easily do a cut in between the door opening and to the empty hallway, unless there's somewhere someone can hide. There could be someone behind him that pulls the chairs out, or it could simply be another cut. You can really get these cuts quite well. I've seen some pretty good editing out there. If we just go back and rewatch that one, you understand what I mean, where like the knocking builds up, and then as it gets quicker, then he opens the door. Like just open the door. Why do you have to wait? Is it because it's staged and you said, okay, you knock really, really hard and then I'll open the door? And then we'll see if we can see any cuts as well. Do you see how they're increasing? What the fuck? Of course, spinning quick is a natural reaction. That is such an... I personally didn't catch a cut, but that is a perfect way to execute a cut because it's so quick in the turn and so blurred, it doesn't matter what anything looks like at that point. So, I don't know how I feel about this one. Not that I'm an editing pro or anything, but...
See, it's still happening. Honestly, this is all the time. Whoa. Jesus. The cat scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? Rory, you were really scaring the shit out of me.
Do you know how we've solved this problem? Leave the door open. If the ghost is only interacting with the one door, leave it open.
What the fuck? I know Rory didn't do that. What the fuck is going on?
Hold on. Nah. No. Hold on.
The fuck? I know.
Also, we are not visibly seeing the door shake or the handle move, even though we can hear the door move and the handle shake. You can hear that metal sound. No. This one's fake. This one's definitely fake. Because that door is not moving. And you can hear it moving. You can hear the handle. So you would be able to see that visibly on the camera. And maybe, I mean, I know I wear glasses. I know I can't see, but I can't see the door. I can't see it moving. So I don't think this one's real. I think this one's fake. And I think that's why the cat is also freaking out, because I reckon there's someone else here maybe having to move really quickly in order for the video to make sense, and it's just startling the cat. I have a cat, and although my cat is quite anxious, if I move too quick or if I get in her space, she does not like it and she does freak out slightly. So I can imagine this cat is like, what are these people doing? Why is this person running so quick? And then for the person to like throw this thing, you know what I mean? And it was like, and also, I don't know, even just this frame here, he's just here for an odd amount of time, right? Like, he's just watching the door that isn't moving but making sounds. Like, go back to your desk, go back to work.
The fuck?
Nah.
I know Rory didn't do that. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck happened, Rory? Right, so I'm just in the toilet, and as you can hear, the door's rattling.
Okay,
So
no, I can see it moving.
I feel quite trapped. But
Also, if you live alone, pee with the door open. Don't be a bitch. I did. When I lived alone, all doors were open. Always. I needed eyes on everything. I lived alone. I needed to see what was going on in my house. I pee with the door open. Like, if the ghost is messing with your doors, leave them open. Easy done. Simple.
I'll open it. Let's see what happens.
Hold on. I'm really trying hard to look at this door. I thought I could see it moving, but now I don't know if I'm like gaslighting myself.
Let's see what happens.
You can hear it, but you can't see anything.
That would help if I actually unlocked the door, wouldn't it? Was that you? That couldn't have been you. Oh, fuck off.
Footsteps? Ew, no. Okay, soldier expels demon. This is the surreal moment a female soldier expels a demon from an aggressive man who was about to attack her in a restaurant. Okay.
Afuera, ahora, en el nombre y por la sangre de Cristo, fuera. Ahora, vomítalo, fuera. Vamos, vamos, vomítalo ahora.
Oh my God.
En el nombre de Jesucristo. Yo declaro libre ahora, por el poder de la sangre de Cristo Jesús. Ese no es tuyo. Nunca lo fue. Le pertenece a Jesucristo. Le pertenece a Jesucristo, el Rey de Reyes y Señor de Señores. Hoy es una nueva criatura. ¡Fuera! En el nombre de Jesús. ¡Fuera! ¡Fuera en el nombre y por la sangre de Cristo Jesús. Remén, chama, guache, chama. En el nombre y por la sangre de Cristo Jesús. Fuera.
This one, I don't really know. When it comes to exercising, I never know how to feel or what's real. And it's really hard to say because I don't want to generalize or I don't want to say the wrong thing. All we could guess is perhaps he is on drugs. He comes into this restaurant acting a fool. She could be a Christian woman and she's like, this guy needs Jesus. Like, I'm going to give him Jesus. And he, just in his drug-fueled state, starts reacting to her actions, which is a probable thing. Especially depending on what he's taken, he could just be acting out according to her actions because her actions are influencing his drug state. He could be taking hallucinogenics. He could have taken anything. And that's me generalizing here. Maybe he is possessed by a demon. Maybe she is doing the right thing. But in a restaurant, this looks like a fast food place. This doesn't look like why would a demon come here? You know what I mean? It's a very weird place for a demon to be and for an exercise to take place. I don't believe this is an exorcism. I think this is something less sinister, but she is being very aggressive about her behaviors slightly. I mean, pushing him to the ground like that, he could really be having some medical episode here. He may need some medical attention, and we are acting like he's possessed by the devil. So, yeah, exorcism videos are really hard to determine.
Vomítalo. Vomítalo ahora, vomítalo ahora, que le pertenece a Cristo, vomítalo. Vomítalo, que le pertenece a Cristo. Fuera, fuera, por el poder de la sangre de Cristo. Fuera, espíritu de homosexualismo, fuera, en el nombre de Jesús. Espíritu de drogadicción, fuera, vamos, fuera. No puede resistir ante la sangre de Cristo. La sangre de Cristo te quema ahora, por el poder de la sangre de Cristo te quema ahora. Ahora te quema, te va a bajar el infierno ahora, fuera, 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 espíritu de depresión. Espíritu de depresión ahora, espíritu de locura te reprenda por el poder de la sangre de Cristo. En el nombre de Jesús, espíritu de homosexualismo, de drogadicción.
Yeah, no. No, I didn't want to mention it, but after it just said that, it said, in the spirit of homosexuality, of addiction, I did want to mention it, but it did seem like this was a cross-dresser that could be walking the streets. And she, being a Christian woman, is seeing this homosexuality, this man dressing up in more feminine attire, and thinking, devil. This person, I still believe this person is under the influence of something. I don't think this is an exorcism. I think after seeing the whole video, I do stand by what I said. Don't think this is an exorcism. I think this person is under the influence. They are living their life as they want to live, and this woman, being clearly Christian, thinks that she can somehow make him repent for his sins and make him spew out the devil for being homosexual. Which we don't even know. Maybe he just likes dressing like that. He could be a straight man that has an interest in that. We don't know his story, but it is unfortunate to see this, because I can imagine this happens quite a bit, especially in not so accepting countries. So
Espíritu de depresión ahora, espíritu de locura te reprenda por el poder de la sangre de Cristo. En el nombre de Jesús, espíritu de homosexualismo, de drogadicción.
well done to her for her bravery. She showed absolutely no fear.
The following footage is from a caregiver by the name of Hillary. Her client is a bedridden woman who hasn't walked in years. As she was sitting on the...
I've seen this person a lot of times, and I don't believe in this video at all. I think it's staged, and I just think it's silly. I think they're just uploading videos for the scare content, because I think their first one really blew up, because they have a few out there, so we'll still watch it, but I already can tell you I think this one's fake.
On the sofa, watching TV late one evening, she dozed off, and her phone continued recording. And what she captures is utterly terrifying. But my question is it the woman that she's caring for, or is it something else? And listen very closely.
Also, why are we recording the TV?
You can hear it.
Like, this is also why I don't believe these scary videos, because why are we recording so much? Maybe I'm just not, maybe it is a common thing that everybody does nowadays and I'm just not with it, but I can't tell you the last time I picked up my phone and just recorded something for no reason. Genuinely. Like, every time I'm recording something, it's with purpose. Why are we just recording the TV? And then falling asleep with our phone recording. Clearly it's with intention to catch something that we know is gonna happen. Example, the person we're caring for who supposedly can't walk and is walking around. Wow, scary. I think it's staged.
Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
That's helpful. Jamie never answers. You have to know what she was. I believe that Jamie, 30 years ago, contract on a teenage girl based on a family. After that. Text that cop. Message. Are you home? Yeah, you're good to go. Do you mind pulling out of here? I got another person. Well, my girl's inside there. I was back. Yeah, sure, but actually, I don't think she wants to have. Just tell her we'll call.
I hate it. I have to pause it. I don't know what is with this content creator, but every time they do this video, now, misophonia warning, because I'm about to do it into the mic, but every time this person uploads videos and they show this woman, they make the most disgusting fucking sounds that this phone definitely doesn't pick up, and it's like, and it's like, why? Is it supposed to be her wet fucking feet slapping on the ground? I'm sorry, I'm getting so agitated. I hate it. It makes me want to throw up. And I've seen so many of this person's videos before. It happens every time this woman is in frame. And I can guarantee you the phone is not picking up whatever that sound is. It is added in, and it's such a disgusting sound. Like, I'm gonna play, just listen really carefully, maybe put headphones on. It's fucking disgusting. Like, what is that? Okay, we fucking get it, dude. I'm skipping. I cannot listen to that. It's fucking disgusting. It's foul. It is foul behavior. And if you add that kind of editing to your videos, you're also disgusting. Oh my gosh. Next one.
She was working alone one day
scary.
when she hears this. A woman named Lou was opening a dress store by herself, just like any other day, when suddenly, as she's getting ready to climb onto a chair to reach something, she decides to record the moment. But little did she know, something horrifying would be captured. A voice can be heard behind her, but as she looks, no one's there. Through the mirror, someone or something can be seen moving as the voice is heard. Lulu explains she has no idea or what was that.
Por eso ahí decía, no, es que está alguien escondido. No había nadie escondido, estaba yo sola.
That one I have no comment on. Okay, we see it. Okay, are we gonna see it again? This is clearly fake. I don't think I have to tell you guys that. Okay, just scary pictures. Wow. Okay, that's kind of weird. That's disgusting. I think it's just gonna show us pictures. We're not here for pictures. Okay. Well. I see. Okay. We'll just scoot us over. Okay, so that was me reacting to some scary TikToks. They weren't really that scary. They were fun to debunk though, and if you guys did enjoy today's video, please do let me know, and I can do more. If you have your own scary videos that you have either liked or saved on your TikTok or your YouTube that you'd like me to react to, please do send them through. Send me the links and things like that, because I would love to react to more. I love doing this stuff and I think it's really fun. I would go longer, but I don't have any other videos planned and I don't want to watch something that might be bad. I think the videos that we watched today weren't too bad. We had some iffy ones and some okay ones, so it was not too bad. But yeah, if you guys liked it, let me know. If you guys like this model and want to see more of her throughout Spooktober, I can bring her out, of course. She is a cutie pie, so if you guys want to see more of her, do let me know. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you thought of today's video and if you'd like to see more like today. I also do this type of stuff on my YouTube, so make sure to check out my YouTube channel as well for more possible scary content. Oh no, I also do this stuff on my Twitch live, so if you want to catch more of this stuff, make sure to go over to my Twitch and give me a follow, and you can catch some live streams there. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today. Thank you so much as always. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day / night wherever you are from, and I'll see you all in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Bye guys. Bye.